steps done to create the scenario of the role approval. First thing we did was we created a role. And I'm going to show the characteristics of the role. The name of the role is branch supervisor. It's a business role, and we enable access for this role, and we put it to be shown to everybody. We can deselect this if we want to. So that creates a role, but that doesn't mean, tells you know that any workflow needs to be done for anyone to approve it. So we went here to configure system, manage operations, and in here, actually I can close this window so we can see it better. Let me close all these windows. So we go into manage operations, and we need to define that whenever anyone modifies a role for a person, that person gets the workflow gets defined, and we have one defined for on the account on the person. When the person is modified, we define a workflow. So we click here on change, and this is the workflow we have defined. We added this section in here, which is roles approval, and so we inject this box in here, and these are the characteristics of the box. Important things that you put an activity ID, no spaces in here. The extension that we use, approve role by owner, this is already given in the tool for us. We don't have to code anything. And in here we click on search relevant data, and we put person ID, person type, entity. We did this for these two, and that's what we need to do regarding the workflow. Then what we did is in manage provision policies, we define a provision policy called branch supervisor. This is just the name. Members is nothing particular. All members of here is where we define. This is the owner is the role defined before branch supervisor, and these are the automatic entitlement that anyone will get when they get the role, the BOO database and the BOO LDAP, these two applications. The other thing that I forgot to show is that when we look at manage roles, we define the role to be owned by Eric Powers, to be the owner of the BOO branch supervisor. So we click here on the twisty, which is what I didn't do before, and we show that the user owner, and this can be also be a role, but in this case is a user, is Eric Powers.